Hello, and this is Paulo from the future, meaning this is me after the course had been recorded and everything is great. So there's something new that happened with Flutter framework, which is Flutter now has the null safety enabled automatically. So this changes a few things in our code, or in the code that you're going to be seeing me write from now on. Okay, so the idea here is that for version 2.12 on, the null safety is enabled automatically. So what is this null safety thing? Okay, in a nutshell, there's more to it, obviously. Null safety allows for writing code that is safe from runtime errors. So it protects you, the developer, and also the user from having applications that end up being shipped with runtime errors that are unknown. Okay, so it's a really good feature. However, because when I finished recording this course, this wasn't automatically enabled, right? When you created a project, it wasn't automatically enabled because they were still working on it. But now, when you create a project, a Flutter or Dart project, that is automatically enabled, which is a little bit problematic in a sense that the code that you will see me write, it has the null safety disabled. So there's no null safety enabled. So if you were to write exactly as I write while having null safety enabled, you'll find yourself with a lot of errors. No problem. What are we going to do instead? What I would ask you to do instead is to change your Flutter SDK version to 2.11.0 or less so that the null safety checks are disabled. Okay, now this may sound very counterproductive, I understand, because this is a new feature and it's a good thing, but just to protect ourselves right now, because we want to just get started and get going instead of having to worry about all of that, let's just write with null safety disabled. So I ask you, please, to go and change the SDK version to 2.11 or less, which I will show you in a second. Okay, so once you've created your project, Flutter project, what you need to do, I'm going to get rid of this, is go to all the folders here in the Explorer. And what you need to do is to scroll down until you find this pub spec YAML. So click on that and this will open. So most likely you will have 2.12.0 or plus here. So mine, as you can see, it's 2.7.0, which is the lower version, which doesn't have the null safety enabled. Okay, so what you need to do, because you will most likely have a higher level, 2.12 plus, I want you to change this to 2.7 or even actually to 2.11. So come down here and change this to 2.11 like this. And for now, just go ahead and say save, and it will run the pub get to make sure that everything is set up correctly. Okay. If that doesn't work, what you need to do, open your terminal. And then, so from here, what you need to do is say Flutter pub get, if need be. Okay, it's the same thing that had just happened automatically. It's the same thing that will happen here, but just to be safe. Okay, so again, this is very important. If you have 2.12 or 2.13 or 2.12 plus, right, change that to 2.11 or less. Okay, so that you can follow along in this course. And we will take care of this later, okay, because it's an important topic, but just to get us started so that we don't have to worry too much about null safety enabled, just please change to a lesser level, 2.11 or lesser than 2.12. Don't forget to do this, please, and I'll see you in the next videos.